All right, people, the first two episodes of Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 2 came out today, and we are going to talk about them because I have so much to talk about. Let's start with the first episode. I play dodgeball with cannibals. I like that Grover is the first character we're seeing in this season, and we're seeing him get his reed pipe, something he was missing from the first season, the very iconic part of his character from the book, so I'm glad they're correcting that. As well as immediately establishing the things we've left off, Luke's rebellion, Grover searching for Pan, yada, 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 picking up right where we left off, just bring you back into the show. And we've cut out the Percy meeting Tyson at school and just skipped straight to him being there with him, living with him in his house, which I think is a nice little change for the pacing, and I think it worked perfectly fine. I also think I was worried what they were going to do with the CGI eyeball, because it's in the movie, they didn't really keep that a lot, but it seems like they're going straight for it, which I think it works and it looks good. Now, this season doesn't waste too much time dilly-dallying. It brings you into camp within the first 20 minutes of the episode, which I really appreciate. I don't think we needed to see the actual dodgeball thing. I could think that was well merged with the camp thing, and I think while this first episode is solid, I think there are parts that feel a little bit off and feel sometimes too Disney, too campy, not as serious as I'd like this show to feel. And don't get me wrong, Percy Jackson is a campy show and a campy series, and I think that, there are a lot of elements that lend to that and do well for that, but there are some ones that I feel, this is a bit too Disney-y for my liking. And my goat, Clarice, with the hype entrance. She's absolutely one of my favorite characters in the series, and they're expanding on her role in this second season, and so far, she has been great, and I can't wait to see more from her. Oh, she's so great. Little Blackjack cameo early in the season. Love to see it. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I think Tantalus looks kind of horrible. I think he looks kind of bad. It just looks like stage makeup. I don't know. I don't really like it that much, but what do you guys think? This is what I'm talking about. I love Jason Mantzoukas as Mr. D, but it scenes like this that just kind of feel like, what? I feel like you're just trying a bit too hard with the comedy. Like it feels a bit too forced. You gotta write it a bit smooth in my opinion. I don't know, but it's overall. I'm not gonna lie, this scene with Percy and Grover is like the best scene in the show. We rarely get to see them, even in the books, act like super cool best friends who love the fuck out of each other. So this is just like great to me, like how they're just so excited to talk to each other. They think the empathy link is super cool. I love that. I hope that they expand on that more in this, because that was my main problem with the Sea of Monsters, is that they kind of sidelined Percy and Grover's relationship, even though it was kind of the main draw of the plot for that book, which is super weird to me. But yeah, it looks like we're heading to the Sea of Monsters, and while this isn't an amazing series premiere, I think it was solid, and I think episode 2 was a lot better. And I'm going to upload a video talking about episode 2 later today, so I can just stay up week to week on Percy Jackson, because you know how I love Percy Jackson. So yeah, but this was definitely a solid 6.5, 7 out of 10 episode. But what do you think? Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know.